there's like extreme weather, severe weather. It's windy as heck. Not right now, but I will say I'm glad we're inside safe and sound because the wind was nearly blowing us away on our walk back. And now I can hear the rain pounding against the window and the wind. The thing is, it's only like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, so I like normally wouldn't wear this coat, but the wind is so insane that it's like freezing. The wind chill is insane. When it's not windy, it's really nice out. But I'm glad I put on my coat. Because when we left, I was like, oh, I could just have like my raincoat on right now because it was raining a little bit. But tomorrow it's going to rain, and tomorrow I have to go to class. And I have to take the tram to my school, but I know how to do it now, so I think it will be good. I just have all these things I have to do, and I was really looking forward to sort of like exploring the city and going to shops and stuff for things I need tomorrow. I don't think I'll have time for that now, so. And everyone's going to be doing it without me because a couple people, their classes don't start until next week. So, yeah. It's almost 11 p.m., which is insane. Especially when I was trying to get to bed like a day ago. Anyway, I was walking in the city earlier with some Americans, and they were like so surprised that there was like McDonald's everywhere. There's more McDonald's here than in America, and KFC on every corner, which I knew, like I wasn't like positive about the KFC thing. Also, this sheet is so thin. Okay, anyway, it's linen, it's whatever. I wasn't positive about the KFC thing, but I knew that One Direction really loved KFC. So somewhere in my mind, I was like, I think it's here too, and it is. And they're so surprised, and I don't know. I was just sort of expecting that sort of thing, so I was like, yeah. The weird thing though is that they have like Popeyes, which just seems weird to me. And why is it so cold in here? I don't remember what else I was going to say. Yeah, the smell of coconut oil smells like home. I sort of started putting stuff up and away and everything, but just things that I needed to get out anyway. I was just sort of organizing as I went. Got my bag ready for school and everything. So that's really nice. I think my plan is to take the nice like body bag that I have to like the pub, to dinner, shopping, like just walking around, like just hanging out, and then the fanny pack with me when I go to class and everything. Yeah, I just strap it across and then I zip my coat up in front of it, because phone theft is huge here. Not just like theft in general, but everyone be getting their phone stolen. I'll show you my coats right now. Right. I traded out my chargers with the adapters, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I could actually use another one. Like now that I'm really feeling it out. Yeah. The only issue with, like, you know, I don't need to have my phone right next to me. But the issue with committing to that spot for my adapter instead of over here is that, like, anywhere it is, the phone's not gonna be right next to me. I'm planning on putting my head here, but maybe I should put my head there. I haven't figured it out yet. I actually hate having my head to the bathroom, so I'm definitely gonna put my head over there, even though it's weird because that's where like the window is and everything. So yeah. But I mean, even when I wasn't gonna put my head over there, I was thinking about putting my phone over there just to have it closer to me, because for right now it's gonna need to like play music to me for me to be able to fall asleep. And I'm gonna have to go shopping, and I might buy a new towel. Again, this towel is like, it's a small towel, and it's just a chore, you know, to shower and to use that towel. So maybe that's just the way it stays. Technically, I could buy like a new shower head. But that's probably just not gonna help because it's such a tiny bathroom. It's just part of my life now. Oh, I need to report that. I have to fill out my like room survey so that I don't get fined for all the things that were already here. Yeah, I'm going to bed. There are people like outside who are really loud, so I'm gonna need a fan. That's just something I'm gonna have to purchase. I will say, like, the light switches and the power one thing I use too is that the power things have switches, which I think some things do in the US. But also the power switches and the light switches are like opposite. Like, you press down for on and up. I don't know. Usually in the US it's at least labeled. But this is on and this is off. But here, that's not the case. I just do the opposite. You just flip the switch. So, realities of traveling. I was constipated, but now I have the poops. This is crazy because I've only eaten like one meal today. I only ate like one meal yesterday, and the day before that I had like 2 meals, like big meal. Anyway, back to back. It was like all I ate was at night. Crazy. And my stomach's going crazy after that one meal I ate today. So pop that probiotic. I started taking them every other day, and today is not the day that I would take them, but it's gonna happen today. It's gonna happen today. So I can hear like screeching and yelling outside, and NTU has a reputation of being the party school. Grace said it best. She said it's like the ASU of England. And so people, I mean, it's a little bit harder to get into, but people come here to party because it has a crazy nightlife. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I think it's a fun cultural experience. What I do mind is the screeching outside. It's midnight. I went to go to bed hours ago. I'm gonna finally go to bed, and hopefully I'm gonna get 9 hours of sleep. You better shut the fuck up. Okay, so I moved my pillow over here, put my thing over there. It's eerily quiet. Like, there's noises outside, but I wish the wind was howling again, and the rain was raining, and the people were peopling. I actually do want to look out the window, see if it's raining, but then I'm gonna put a bunch of noises on my phone, and if that doesn't do the trick, I'm going to put noises on my phone and my computer. So, see you later. The wind is winding off and on. The rain is not raining right now. Bye. I just have to say, I have to be talking. I have to talk to process things. I call people to talk to them. I write things down, but I have to say it out loud. I need to talk to someone. And so talking to myself, talking to social media, recording a video, I'm never ever gonna share with anyone. Just talking about all of my thoughts and feelings. It means I'm not sitting in silence and being overwhelmed with them. So I actually don't like that the toilet door is open. I can't have it open while I sleep and that the toilet's just sort of looming at me. Maybe I'll try. I might actually have to take the towels down and close the door. No, maybe a little close. Okay, doesn't matter. So, this is my nightstand right now. I realize I do need my phone next to me when I sleep because I don't have a clock. So my phone is my clock. And I need a clock. Okay, that's what she's like right now, so she's pushed to, but not pushed all the way. And then my towel's over there, obviously. So. It's also so hard trying to go to sleep because, it's just like, I've been distracting myself, like I'm either doing stuff in my room or I've been like on my phone looking at stuff. And it's so easy right now to look at stuff on my phone because it's so entertaining or it brings me joy, because whenever I put my phone down, I just like feel so like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not sad. It's not really lonely. It's just like weird. Like it's just so overwhelming. And it's like I'm just in this space that is just, yeah, and I'm cold. And I don't have all my stuffed animals to hold really tightly, but I do have these warmies that I'm squeezing in my arms right now. Honestly, it's not the most uncomfortable for right now. We'll see how long that lasts. But now that I've sort of settled in, I'm realizing how cold I am and that I'm gonna need to get up and put a crew neck on when I would really like to put a hoodie on. And it's just a little thing of like, oh shoot, I want to be wearing a hoodie right now. That is making me sad, and I could totally go out and buy a hoodie. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's just like destroying me in this moment. And it's because I'm already like so uncomfortable. I think that's the best word I can find for it, is uncomfortable. It's making me think of Brene Brown saying how important language and words are, because like it's how we describe our feelings, and putting words to feelings helps us process them. I don't think we have enough words for these feelings because it's not really discomfort, but it is uncomfortable. It's just like wonky and weird and not quite right, and it's just everything piled on top of each other. Being away from home for like the first time ever in this capacity, being in a country I've never been to, being in a city I've never been to, being in a building I've never been to, being in a room I've never been to, all piled on top of one another, is just like so overwhelming to my brain and to my body in a way that like I can't even comprehend. It's just a lot, like a lot, and it's so last night I ended up switching sides, and I piled on clothes and stuff, and now I'm warm. But I'm not really sure what to do now, because my plan I decided on last night was to like sleep in, and now it's like right before I was gonna wake up. No, yeah, I could definitely sleep in. The really difficult thing about crying myself to sleep is now I'm dehydrated and there's no water, so I can't cry at all. I'm headache. Anyway, I'm just gonna sleep, and then hopefully when I wake up, magically, So I will have hot water. I'm going back to bed because I don't feel well in so many different ways. And I need respite. Even though, like, I know I'm supposed to wake up and face the day, like, I can't do that. And I had to, something I realized last night was I have to be gentle on myself. And not every decision I have to make, at least right now, is a decision that's gentle on myself. Because at home, I would be like, shave the fuck up and go to class. But right now, I need to be patient. And I need to let myself heal at whatever rate I heal at so that I can face the day. And I look forward to what today brings me, but today's not gonna bring me anything yet. And I'm gonna go back to sleep. And my friends are so kind because I texted them about it and they told me to rest and to take care of myself and that they would go shopping with me later. So that's what's gonna happen. My plan is I set an alarm for noon and I set a reminder for noon and it says if you feel bad still, email the people you're supposed to have a meeting with at 2:30 and tell them that you just flew in, you have jet lag, you don't feel well, and ask if they can meet you over Zoom. Okay, good night. Apparently this is what 100% chance of rain looks like. It's like so freaking sunny. There's nothing I am if not real and honest. I don't like to sugarcoat things. And let me tell you, homesickness and jet lag are real. And they don't help each other. I was doing pretty well on the jet lag thing. I was getting pretty tired pretty early just because I hadn't slept a lot. But then when I got back to my room, and only in like talking to people from home was I able to realize that this sort of manic state was partly because I was exhausted and then my body was in a state of exhaustion. When I get back to my room and I'm just like, I can't be left alone right now. I can't function without people around me to distract me. I need distractions. It was very hard. But then I talked to my mom and she was like, go to sleep. Because I like couldn't go to sleep. Because by then I was like so hyper. And she was like, go to sleep. Do it, it'll help you. And so when I was going to sleep, I realized I didn't feel well. My stomach hurts really, really badly, which travel will do that to you. And then when I woke up, I had a headache and didn't feel great. And I was like, you know what, I could really use some water right now. We're gonna go shopping and get water later. And possibly a Brita. But yeah, I was like, I could really use some water right now. I might go to the kitchen. I'm not using tap water from my bathroom sink, but I might use tap water from the kitchen sink or something, or make myself tea or something. But yeah, I decided that I was going back to sleep, and I was gonna sleep until noon, and then depending how I felt when I woke up at noon, I was gonna email the people. So I slept until noon, which was lovely. I get up, I feel sick, so I email people. They haven't emailed me back, but I'm not going. Grace said she'll go shopping with me today. I have to go to registration. There's so many things that, like, I'm supposed to do. And I still feel like lying in bed, but I also feel like there's no way I'm gonna get over jet lag if I stay in bed all day. So I'm trying to find a balance between rest and not too much rest. I decided I was gonna lay low for a while. I'm not going to my meeting. They haven't responded to me, but I told them I felt sick. And obviously I'm coming all the way from the city, so I don't know, they're just gonna have to reschedule it or something because I'm not going. But I did sort of have a burst of inspiration. And I made this. And because the time is a 12-hour rotation, so as long as you know the numbers, they're gonna be saying whether it's AM or PM, guys. Something I just realized. Well, I hadn't really thought about it, but I'm taping it up to my desk so that I just like have it as a reference for the times. I do want to go check out the castle. That's the thing, I wanted to go check out the castle. But I would probably be back within an hour. Okay, cute. She's just sort of hanging from the little shelf thing right now. I was gonna sort of do stuff, but the castle's only a couple blocks away. That might be a good way to ease me into the day. Just taking a little walk, looking at something pretty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I just got the kindest email from Ruth about taking care of myself and recovering from jet lag, and yeah, and she said she would contact my lecturer, and she said you have to attend all the lectures, but like don't feel bad about missing this one, like you're gonna be completely fine, blah 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 blah. And she's like, and your circumstances are totally valid, and she said feel free to meet with me any other time this week. And the day is clearing up, the vibes are lifted, and the rain is lifted as well. It does say it still might rain this afternoon, but it's not 100% anymore, so what does 100% even mean? But there are really high winds. There's been like a wind advisory all across the country for the past few days, so let's hope I don't get blown away.
And now that I'm thinking about it, like, how
So I'm looking for sheets, and they only have fitted sheets. We're at the TK Maxx I don't know why it's called TK Maxx, but it is. And all the sheets, all the single sheets at least, are literally just single fitted sheet everywhere. Maybe I'll use a fitted sheet as a top sheet. Like, what am I supposed to do? We're at this really cute noodle place called Noodly. And every place I've been, every 2 places I've been have like really good vegan options, like a whole like vegan menu. So I've just been ordering that, and it's typically cheaper than the meat. So I don't know. It's like maybe it's easy to be vegan here. Maybe I'll be vegan, and then maybe it'll even out when I go to places where I can only eat meat and potatoes. I know this is crazy, but these are the days I long for a shared bathroom. I honestly don't mind shared bathrooms. Yeah. I also long for sheets. But alas, typically I'm the kind of person that washes things before I use them, but I am not the kind of person that usually pays for laundry, so I just use the towel without washing it. I know I use these blankets, but I don't know if I would wash blankets. But anyway, one thing, I didn't get sheets because they don't sell top sheets here. And I didn't get a hoodie, because TK Maxx clothes are kind of like a little bit pricey. And also, none of them were like ones I wanted. So like, if I'm gonna buy something, I don't want this. And then I was talking about it, and someone said that at the Clifton induction meeting, which I skipped today, they like gave them free sweatshirts. And so I've rescheduled mine. So I'm hoping that they still have the sweatshirts, and I can get a Nottingham Trent one, which would be really nice, because that's what I want anyway. I want one that's like Nottingham, because like the TK Maxx had ones you'd find anywhere. I mean, there's like Paris, New York City, were like the only like cities represented or whatever. They were just like fashiony or trend, like fast fashiony type sweatshirts. Nothing like, because it's not like a tourist stop or anything. So but I do want like a Nottingham sweatshirt or like a Nottingham Forest shirt. But if I can get a free Into You sweatshirt, I'm gonna bank on that one.